Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Friday the 8th, and today was a wonderful, beautiful day outside. Got this morning, fairly decent time, dog's like 5 a.m. again. I got one of the dogs, it's literally every morning 5 a.m. he's whining. Got him outside, and instead of staying up, I actually headed back to bed. I'm like, I'm going to try and get back to some sleep. So I got him back there, got him all kind of quieted down for the morning, and was able to get my eyes shut again. But unfortunately doing that, I ended up kind of feeling like I missed part of my morning, so I skipped my hot tub, which tends to backfire on me by the end of the day. It sounds like a good idea in the morning, but it's never a good idea by the evening, so it's definitely kicking my butt. Did get a couple other things done around though. Got the dogs all fed and got them all taken care of and so on and so forth, and then kind of wife got off to work and whatever, and I had a couple things to do. Went to run over to the bank, and the bank wasn't open yet, so I was like, oh, that don't work. So I got the cats taken care of and whatnot. Ended up having a couple dogs I had to go walk. So went and walked them this morning. Got that taken care of. Played some fetch with them and stuff. It was hung out on their dock. They're on the intercoastal right there, just south of Ponce Inlet kind of area. And we hung out there for a little bit. And it's the first house I've watched animals at that I remember thinking, I could probably live here. Because one, it's got like a 3-car garage. As you drive up the driveway kind of drives around it, and then there's another 4-car garage that looks like it's 2 cars deep, so about 8 cars. So there's at least 11 car parking spaces in there, although none of their vehicles are inside because all their trucks are too tall to fit in the garage. So and they're not jacked up, they're just like kind of just normal height, like oversized trucks. But the house was built too long ago, and the ceilings are all real low, and none of their stuff fits. Their garages are empty. Like they got like some kids' bikes and shit in there and stuff, but the garages are completely empty. I'm like, oh my god, all that space. Like I would so write you a check for 50 grand right now to have just that garage plopped onto my property right now. I'd write you a check for 50 grand, wouldn't even bat an eye, and you're just leaving it sit there empty. It's like, holy crap. But it's got a nice deep yard, so you're not hearing all the traffic right through the main drive, people driving. And then the house is there, and then it actually has a pretty good sized yard in the back, about as deep as mine, probably as deep as mine, not as wide, but as deep as mine is from my house to my fence. It is from the house to the intercoastal, to the little seawall. And they got a fence on each side. It's not like puppy-proof fence, but it could be converted to a puppy-proof fence pretty easily. And then I just had to figure out some way of making some kind of barrier at the bottom by the intercoastal to keep strangers' dogs from jumping in the water, because that would be the only real kick in the butt for me, is keeping other people's dogs from jumping in the water and whatnot. So, but yeah, first place I've liked the look of. Hey. It's the first place I've actually been at that I've liked the look of the water. I felt at peace there. Everything felt cool and peaceful. Nice breeze, really nice setup, and I was like, cool, that would work. I would actually live here. Like, it's a big enough yard, I could handle it and whatnot, and all that good fun stuff. So, Snoopy, hey, come here. So. But yeah, so I went ahead and got them walked, got back, texted her, let her know everything went good, everything's fine, whatever. And she's like, anything we need to do for the second one? I said, actually, we kind of screwed up because you only booked the one visit. I didn't realize you only booked one visit. I said, not a problem, I'll just eat it. I'll happily go over there. I didn't notice it yesterday in time to tell you and stuff. And she's like, oh no, I'll take it. I'll try and book it now. I couldn't book it before. So she was really cool. I was going to look at it as the part of the tip she paid me. I was just going to count that as today's second visit. But she went ahead and booked a second visit, so I got that booked out. Went back, met the dogs again, let them out, let them play. Today, later one in the afternoon, they weren't as excited to play because they were much more like, it was hot. They were wore out kind of thing. So, but I went ahead also on the way out doing the dogs and stuff. I stopped by a little floor place to look at some tiles and whatnot, whatever, killing time, because it was too early to go walk the dogs in the first run, and went ahead and found a really beautiful laminate that I liked. The guy wasn't willing to give me a price, like between $7 and $10 a square foot. And I'm like, really, motherfucker, that's the best you can do? Like, I look at it, well, the price has changed all that. I'm like, well, I like that one, and tell me the price. And if it's $10 a square foot, I'm probably not interested. If it's $7 a square foot, I might be interested. Like, that's a big difference there. And two, like, I need to know before I make my decision. I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, I fell in love with it, I'll pay you an extra 20 grand to do my flooring. Not gonna happen. So, but yeah, it is what it is. So we'll figure it out. I took home, I said, I'm gonna take a sample on the motorcycle by contacted my wife and said, hey, when you're out running around, if you have to go out today at all, she said, I do have to go do some running. I said, stop by that place, grab the sound board, bring it home, we can look at it. She said, deal, done for that, no big deal. So she went ahead and she basically brought it home. She ran by and grabbed it. I had a couple other things out running around doing nothing big deal. Got that taken care of. Got back here, hung out with all the dogs. Ended up over in the yard doing a little more yard work in the house. And took a couple of the dogs over with me to the other, the new house. Let them smell the new yard and stuff and whatnot. The neighbors got their dogs out there and a friend's dog out there, and they're just like fucking barking at my fence like crazy. So, but yeah, it is what it is. So, but yeah, I went ahead and got that done. Hung out the dogs here. Ended up doing a little work in the new house, hanging out over there, having myself a good time, and all that good fun stuff. And then from there, got a couple other things done with it. I got back here to the place, hanging out with the dogs. Was able to. Wife got home from work. Actually, before that, the neighbor got there and started work on the house again, going to start spraying and making a mess, like just making a mess. And apparently doesn't know how to calculate how much money he needs, because he mixed up a bunch of stuff. He mixed up a couple days ago, whatever. And then the guy that was spraying is like, "We're running out. Like, this is not going to make it. There's nowhere near enough here." So I don't know if other people in the company do that or what the hell it is, but it is what it is. So we went ahead and we got it sprayed. They were spraying it. Went over and checked on it. It's hard to tell when it's all wet. It comes out like a weird tanny gray, and then it dries out to a white, and it's hard to see what it is. So wife went and looked at it also when she got home from work, so she was able to kind of give me her 2 cents of what she thought of it, and then we can go from there. Seems happy with it. It's hard telling. I said it's so hard to tell when it's so wet, and it's just a mess everywhere. It's mess on all the tape on the walls instead of the plastic. It's just all over the floor, and it's all over the doorknobs. It's the whole house is a damn disaster going. So, but it is what it is. So hopefully, they did finally get it done. They got it all sprayed out. It's all good to go. So we'll wait to see what it looks like tomorrow. Look it all over and kind of see where things are drying up and looking like, and go from there. But yeah, got back home, ended up having ourselves a nice little dinner together. Went back over, had the dogs playing around outside. Just all that good fun stuff. I also found a bunch of paver bricks on my run, like the big, like 2 foot, where they're 18, I think they're 2 foot, giant paver bricks, the artificial man-made stone ones. And they had thrown out, ironically, I have a house that we looked at buying that I liked a lot, and we, whatever reason, Karen didn't, I think the kitchen was off or something, but it was bigger than the kitchen we have now, so made decisions, things changed, but I couldn't carry bricks home on my way, on my pavers, so went back at the truck, drove back over and picked them up, and there was 21 of them that are in full tack, and then there's 6 of them that are in big enough pieces to use. Like, still, you just kind of put them off in the corner, kind of back from the thing, hide them underneath like somewhere. And I don't know if I'll make them like little pavers to walk up to when I build a shed, or if I'll make them like, walkway going from here to there. I don't know what to do them, but they were free, and I said, cool. Stuck them in the truck, hauled them out there, they opened the gate, and just drive right in my backyard, which I can't do here because the trailers block the backyard. So they opened the gate, drove right in, backed the truck up right where I wanted to put them, stacked them up next to the fence, and I was good to go. I was set. I was like, yes, this is awesome. I love the gate being able to get in there. So something I think about when I build my shop over there is, am I going to make like a pull-through garage, or am I going to make a secondary gate I can still drive around the garage to get around it to get to the backyard? Because being able just to pull in the backyard and like, whatever, I want to buy a picnic table, whatever, and just drive around the backyard, I don't have to carry it and stuff. It's just so nice to be able to drive your truck down. Or hell, who knows, maybe I want to have like a pretend sleep out night with my wife and sleep in the bed of the truck, kind of thing, just drive in the backyard, jump and move stuff, just open the gate and go in. Be really kind of cool to have the ability to do that. So it's one of the things I used to do in the back. I put an old TV in a barn years ago and set it into the door so it wouldn't get rained on or dewed on, and then hook the TV up with a probably DVD player at the time. Might have been a VCR, but a DVD player. And then we backed the truck up to it, and I got literally set, and I slept in the back of the truck, like a drive-in movie theater type thing in the back of the truck, watching an old, console TV in the barn door. And then when right before I went to bed, I got up and flipped the door shut so it kept the rain out. And then in the morning, I moved the TV back, put it back where I wanted it and stuff. But worked out. Actually, it's kind of cool. So, but it is what it is. I just basically swung the door shut and turned the TV off, and I went to bed. So kept it out of the weather. So yeah, we woke up covered in dew, no topper, no nothing, no tent, just sleep in the back of the truck overnight. And then you wake up, and depending on what time you get up in the morning, you're all sunburned too. So luckily, I'm not a drinker, so I'm up way before the sun comes up. I'm not hungover, passed out type thing, waking up sunburnt, but worked out well. So yeah, might do something like that in the truck. You never know. So it makes it nice. Also, it'd be really nice. I can pull the truck back there, give it a bath, vacuum it out, a lot of stuff I'd like to do right now, but I don't want to do because I got dogs in the backyard, and then I'm out front running a vacuum cleaner. And if they start squabbling or start barking at each other and start going crazy and that start acting up, I can't hear them because I got a vacuum cleaner going. But if I'm back there with them, they're roaming right there beside me, watching me and stuff. So it feels a lot safer to be able to actually work on stuff or clean vehicles and that kind of thing. Even pull it back there and change brakes. I can do it and be able just look to my left or right and see the dogs right there next to me. It'll make it feel a lot better. I'll be able to accomplish more things instead of just watching dogs only during the day. So got that done. They kept spraying. They said they were done. They packed up their stuff. We headed back over, had ourselves a nice little dinner, wrapped it up for the night, and ended up out on the back patio having a nice little cigar with the dogs. And that's all we got for today. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.